a todos. Hope you're having a great Thursday. So the reason why I haven't live streamed for the past few days is that, in case if you didn't know, I live in Texas. I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and unfortunately we had the winter storm going on since late Sunday, and it became a mess throughout the course of the week. No power, no water, no running water. So we found different ways of getting by, and we do have a gas-powered stove, which really helped out a lot during the first couple of days since it was freezing. I mean, it was freezing point. I mean, it felt, even though the lows were 9, it felt like negative 15. It was bad. And yesterday was a little bit better. My mom came by after work, and was it was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, and it was interesting. In fact, it was a really interesting experience because all the food was still good in the fridge because it was freezing temperature. But the thing is that the food from the freezer was starting to slowly thaw out, and even though it's in freezing temperature, it still has to be kept in a certain degree. So even with the cold, um, as the day got by, as the days gone by or passed by, it became a bit warmer. Actually, today it got really warm. It was starting to become like 40 degrees with the low of 20, if I'm correct. And tomorrow will be a lot warmer. Saturday will be getting a lot warmer, and by Sunday will become 60 degrees with a low of the 40s. So we are slowly getting the spring um, season coming up. Of course, in 1 month it'll be spring, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting how it's gonna be like. So far I'm looking at the Weather Channel, and it says it's currently 26 with a low of 15. So it's still a bit chilly, but not as bad as it was the past couple of days. Heavens no. Yeah, tomorrow will be 40, high of 40 with a low of 24. Saturday will be 48 on the high and low on 40. Sunday will be 53 with a low on 29. It won't be until Monday, which it starts to sunny up a bit. It will be 60 degrees. Yeah, next week it will definitely be a lot warmer. Of course, next weekend it's going to be raining again. Thursday it's going to be raining, and Sunday will be raining. Will be the last day of February. Will be raining. Then Tuesday will be raining. So, oh my God! If I was working the landscaping, it would be a nightmare. We were talking about what happened when when I was still working at greener pastures, uh, shoveling all that snow and ice around the hospital areas in Arlington, and spending 10, 12 hours just shoveling snow left and right. It was quite possibly the most frustrating, tiresome work I've ever done. And what made it even more frustrating was that I was the chauffeur, I was the driver at that time, and I was. I thought that the supervisor was going to say, "Okay, Josh, since you're going to be uh, sleeping, since you're going to be driving, since you're going to be taking our crew, why don't you go ahead and get some sleep, get some rest, and you can take them to home." And no, it never did. I basically worked like everyone else, shoveling shit left and right, and it was it was terrifying because for me, I was actually falling asleep while I was on the steering wheel, and I said, this is the last time I'll ever going to be working through the snow again. And I never did, and I think that was the same year that I decided to just quit. Yeah, I think it was in that year that I decided to quit. Um, I think it wasn't that. It wasn't like. I think it was about February that that it snowed pretty bad, and I kept on working because I thought I would get something good out of it. You know, some sort of a consolation, despite of everything that happened, and I never did. And I think it was by the end of May I said, I can't do this anymore. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice, and I quit. Yeah, I basically quit. I never gone back. I talked to some of the guys from work, from that workplace, from time to time, but we haven't really. I haven't talked to any of the higher ups since. I think there was one time I did have to go back to talk to one of the supervisors because my W 2, I never told, because the thing is that during that time I was still living at my old apartment complex, and then I moved out between. So by the time I quit, I was already at my new place. So I never told them, like, okay, this is my current address. So that never happened. And so I had to go travel all the way to Dallas to pick up the W two form from the central office or the main office, and that was it. But yeah, ever since then I've had zero contacts with the higher ups of greener pastures. I don't think, I don't think. I mean, I might see them around here and there, but I would not. But I would not waste my time assigning another application. Okay, so as you can see, we're playing Last of Us. We're currently playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. People have been telling me to go ahead and play this game again, and which I did. I'm not done with the game yet. It still have a lot of content, and it's going to take a while for me to finish it up. That's why I've been doing some off missions or side missions to kind of finish it up as much as I can. When I was doing this for Assassin's Creed Origins, it took me a lot longer. I think it was done by 31 or 33. I can't remember, but I remember it was a long process, and oh my god, so much content. So much content. And that was just the main story. I still haven't even finished the other expansion packs or the expansion stories, so hopefully one day I get the chance to dust off that game and get back to it. And the thing is that I got some updates from Ubisoft saying that they have some extra missions on the game. One of them was, in fact, here under a river to raid, part of the river raids, chapter 1. Learn the ropes of river raiding with Vaughn and his trusty crew of weathered Yom's Vikings. So this is actually a new mission that was introduced today when I recently put in the disc, and yeah, I'm actually quite eager to see how that goes because um, in the past streams, when I would do my raids, it was so much easier to get all the supplies, but the raw materials was the one thing that I was coming up short because that was the more demanding, and sometimes it would take me a while to kind of venture around and make quests and make allegiances to get certain supplies and raw materials. And so we finally have something right here that we could hopefully get more raw materials because that's the one that I need the most. And yeah, it is. It can be really frustrating. It can be very frustrating. So this week I was supposed to get my income tax, and it's coming in late, just like everything else. Ever since with the power outage, a lot of things has been stuck in the mail or stuck in process. I ordered some stuff from Amazon for a couple of colleagues, and uh, they're still coming up. I think they should be coming by the 18th, I think. So I'm assuming it's going to be on a Sunday, if I'm correct. 16th. Oh, wait a minute. Today's the 14th. Tomorrow's the 5th. No, next week is the 26th. Next week is the 26th. Next Friday is the 26th. So today's the 18th. So perhaps I might have in between this weekend. So I'm in no rush to have the packages. I'm not. I'm a really patient guy. So I mean, this is the stuff for my crew. So they're the ones who are gonna be angsty about it. For me, I'm like, hey, you take your time. If it needs to take a little bit longer, that is fine. So, what I am quite excited is that I ordered something from eBay, and I am very excited to get it because it wasn't. It was a rare gem. It was a game that I kind of thought I wasn't interested, and then it became more of a hidden gem, and then a rarer gem, and then when I was browsing through eBay, this game is actually quite expensive. For the whole, for the complete set, I'm talking about with the booklet, the game, the casing, with everything, was going to, I think the cheapest one was like maybe $40. And this is a game that came out back in the PlayStation 1 era. And I was like, $40 for a PS1 game that is almost close to 30 years old. No, I don't think so. No, I think I'm good. I'm good. But it's even more expensive if it's under the film or in its factory sealed state. Ooh boy! Oh my god! No, that one's definitely to pay rent. But let's see. Well, right now I'm drinking tea. I had some shrimp with rice, and I put a little bit of that sweet chili sauce. So it is good. It is tasty. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. The River Raids. See what it's all about. Meet the new arrivals at the old dock in the settlement. Well, let's go ahead and do that. I also have some colleagues around the area of Texas. Of course, Mudhorn, he's at Stephenville, and I have some other colleagues from Arlington and Bedford and around the other areas, which would be this area right here. Arlington would be that way. Bedford would be about here, and Stephenville would be right there. Because I went through Glen, I had to pass through Stephenville in order to get through Glen Rose. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that, and let's go ahead and meet up the crew, the Young Vikings.
All right, bring out my lieutenant.
Found who you needed?
Let's go ahead and change her up a bit. Let's see, something that will look good on her. There you go. Put that little bag on it. Let's see, for boots. Let's see, shield. Let's go give her another axe. Okay, it's a two-handed axe. Okay. Raven Clan armor. There you go. Alright, you look beautiful, sweetheart.
I will see you later, friend.
Ma!
Nowhere I'd rather be than splitting skulls by your side. Should you change your mind, I will be here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's badass. Ooh. Ooh. This is like Bayek's shield. Bayek of Siwa. Okay. It should be here now. 9 meters. Okay, so I have to go a little further down. Ah, look at that. I finally got that trophy. So, you get that trophy when you basically decorate an element, or you decorate something from around Ravensthorpe. But the thing is that you gotta make sure you find that type of ornament in order to decorate your. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of decoration you put, as long as you put something there. And to be honest, I don't really pay attention of it because I did it all around Ravensthorpe except for the bay or the docks where the Jomsvikings Vikings be stationed at. This is interesting. I think this is new.
Never heard tell of any river champion. Not sure what to make of that. But you're welcome to ask Eivor.
Sunniva and stranger, what brings you to our shores?
Vaun and his crew claim to be raiders of great treasures. They seek to join with Ravensthorpe.
If you wish to join us, we only ask for hard work and loyalty. No need of silver or gold.
Wouldn't say no to it either.
It is good to meet you, Eivor. And there is more in this for you than precious metals. We may seem weary and ragged, but we know secret routes of England's coasts, where you will find a wealth of resources for Ravensthorpe.
You seek to share them with us. Why?
When the table is laden with too great a feast, you gather friends round to enjoy. We seek friends and feasting. Let me show you. I will take you out on a raid. Once we repair our ship,
I appreciate the offer, and accept it.
Nice. Well, that's basically something we do that a lot at work. Sometimes we bring too much food, and we ask others to come by and just share it. That came out of my stash? Let's hope not.
And how do you judge our dock?
Now that's a dock worthy of our longship. Come and talk to me whenever you are ready to leave.
Yeah, let's do it now. That's why I'm here. Oh gosh, I was digging out some snow earlier today, and oh dear lord, it's a lot. It was a lot of snow earlier today, but now it's slowly becoming slush, which is something that I am actually craving right now. A blue coconut slush from Sonic. So we'll see how that goes.
Are you ready to set sail?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Let's see, river raids. River raids are more challenging than regular raids, but offer the chance to find new gear, weapons, and foreign supplies to upgrade your Jokum's Vikings haul. River raid longships or trade with Vongen for cosmetic schemes. Be careful though, if you die during a river you will lose all your progress you made and rewards you gained during the raid. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of a game that, gosh, which game was it that a lot of reward? I think the one that catches me easily was Onimusha Warlords. Now I've done a live stream of that game before as well. And you have to go through 20 levels of enemies in order to get the Bishaman Ocarina, which will unlock a more powerful weapon, which is the Bishaman sword. And yeah, I think because if you die, there's no going back. You lose all your progress, and yeah, that's why it always tells you, like, if you die, that's it. You're not coming back. There's no retry. So, yeah, I mean, if whenever you're ready to go in there, you have to beat. You can't go through sessions. You have to beat level 1 through 20 in one sitting. You can't just say, okay, I've left level 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do it from 6 through 20. It's not that easy. So let's go ahead and take a look, see how challenging this is.
I'm ready. On to the raid.
We will use my crew for the first outing. Easier for me to show you what lies along the riverbank. Later, you are welcome to send your own Joms Vikinger along the paths we travel. Mine could use the rest.
Now they also do that a lot in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you play as Edward Kenway, the pirate. Yeah, you get a chance to, but of course when you die, you have to restart. So I'm assuming you do lose some of the booty along the way. But of course, it's been a while since I played Black Flag, but I do have the game on digital. So whenever I have a chance, I might play it starting in spring. Not exactly sure what time or what month of spring, but I would definitely love to live stream that game. I really enjoyed that game a lot because being a pirate was one of my things to do when I was little. I kind of blame that on the Peter Pan.
This river does not appear on any maps. Few know how to navigate it. The Joms Vikinger have been learning its skirts. An old friend said it was a smuggling route for Roman traders. She claimed it was useful in hiding their tracks. In fact, it is so well hidden. You could raid your very neighbors and they would never know it was you. Something to think about.
Alright, there's a raid. Well, there's the
There.
yellow icon.
Villages. Not hoarders of wealth, mind you, but well worth the trouble if you're seeking rations for the crew.
Let's do it.
Remember, my crew is like a pack of trained wolves. They will respond to your orders. Give them.
River raid status. During the river raid, hold down to view information about the river raid and your crew. The river alert gauge shows the level of enemies reinforcements at your raid locations. The cargo counter shows how many foreign supplies you have collected and how full your longship's cargo hold is. Okay, so this is interesting. So it looks like it only carry a certain amount of loot before you have to move on. This is interesting. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how this raid goes. Oh.
Die now!
I see what I did there too, because I had 5 and now I have 0. So I have to be careful that I pick up a lot of food along the way. Big ration chest. Big ration chest gives heart to you and your Yorn Viking, and your river raid crew. Yorn Vikings will use their rations automatically when their health is low. You can speed one of your rations to revive a downed Yorn Viking, but you must reach them in time.
That seems to be everything. We should return to the ship.
All right, you have what we came for. Let's go.
Let's take a look at there in case there's any gold. Ah! Oh shit, that's cool. You hold down. Well, everyone looks good right now. Okay. Is there anything from that side? No, we're good. Let's go ahead and head out to the next.
I've had tougher fights in taverns.
Well, stay alert. The smoke from the flames will alert camps downriver. The fighting will get tougher as we go.
River alert level. When you raid a location, the smoke on the fire will alert others up the river, increasing the river alert gauge. As the river alert gauge rises, you will encounter more enemy reinforcements at each location. You can check the river alert gauge by opening the quick action wheel, which I just did by holding down the D-pad. Okay, you see right there, we got another raid icon or raid spot.
There! Military camp. You will find foreign supplies and even gear if you're lucky. They will put up a fight, but so be it, yeah?
Yeah.
Test this!
Oh, brutal.
Come, bloodbags!
Hey, come here a moment.
Thank you. We have someone who's injured. Okay, there's someone. I think they're trying to force open that chest, but they can't.
Avo, help me with this!
Coming. Foreign cargo chests. Foreign cargo chests are found in military and monastery locations and can contain gear, weapons, or foreign supplies. Hopefully a raw fucking material. Foreign supplies can be spent at Ravensthorpe to build and upgrade the Young Viking Hall, upgrade a River Raid longship, or trade it with Voggin for exotic items.
This looks valuable. I should take it back to the settlement.
Well, hopefully I get raw fucking
That's it!
material.
Back to the ship!
Oh. I'll take that sacred orb. Was there anything else that needed to be checked? Let's take a look. I'm going to be using the Odin's Eye. See if there's anything else that needs to be checked on. Because I hate to see goodies being left behind. 'Cause that sucks. Ah! I'll take it. That's basically almost 100 pieces of silver. Alright, everyone's here, right?
Yet you didn't join the battle. Biding your time for bigger fights?
More of a captain these days. Odd, isn't it? A raider who doesn't raid. Turns out, spending years getting damn near chopped in half leaves you with enough aches and stiff muscles to keep you both bound. Now come, let us go.
Okay. Okay, looks like this is gonna be just for ration chest and shit. What the fuck?
Damn! Limes!
Limes! Okay, we got someone. Okay, looks like I got ration chest ready. Foreign supplies. Ugh. There you go. Good job. I was trying to pick up the arrows. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that.
Gun here.
An entrance.
Come on!
Yeah. Whoops.
Shit!
Okay, looks like I have to go climb up since there isn't a ladder. Ooh. Okay. We could go ahead and climb up there and then just sleep of faith that beach.
Thor lends me strength.
don't know. I think
I don't
do
know
we
about
trade?
you, but I am ready to return to Avon. Let the crew know when you are ready.
Hmm. So I just got this. So I just got some chats from Snapchat, and one of my colleagues is a model, but also does some. No, look who it is. Speaking of the devil. uh, Never was good of. I never was good with politicians. I Actually, to be honest, I do not like politics at all. It is perhaps, for me, it's quite possibly one of the most boringest subjects you could ever bring me. Like, like, if you want me to lose interest, talk about politics. If you want to return to settlement, enter the command position to the River Raid longship, then hold D and select the green icon, the green house, to depart the river. Well, how are we looking at so far? Do we not currently available? Wait a minute, what does that say? Okay, so it looks like we're about close to fill up the longship. So we still have maybe about one more raid before we head out.
What do you think you're doing?
Sail! Catch the wind!
We'll do one more raid and then we'll stop from there because it's already been increasing its alert system or alert gauge. Whoop. See. Okay, we found a couple of shit right there. There it is, there it is.
Give me a hand over here.
And push. Ooh. Find the river right key to unlock the chest. Great, now we gotta look for a fucking key. There you go. Fallen young Viking. In river raids, young Vikings who get knocked down only can be revived if you reach them on time. It also costs one of your rations to revive them. Any young Vikings not revived in time will make their way back to the Raven's Thorpe to heal their wounds. They are unavailable for several river raids. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, in which when you have wounded soldiers, they will head back to the medical field or to the medics to get patched up, and they'll be unavailable for a few missions before they can head back. So, yeah, this is actually quite interesting.
I'm coming! I must be quick. I cannot afford to lose a crew member.
Thanks.
Okay, I think that should be good enough. Let me see if I can find the goddamn key first. Damn it. Raven not available.
I'll finish you.
What's that? Is that the one with the, is that the shield? Is that the other one? No, we're good. Or maybe that's the fucking key. I don't know what the fuck I got. Let's take a look. Okay, we're really, really close. Yeah, we should definitely head out once we're done.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Thank you. Okay, all this shit and oh. Huh. Is there a way to climb up there? Okay, nada. All this was for nothing. We got someone who's injured.
Thanks, Abel. Good horn. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna miss out that chest. Raven's not available while I'm doing the raids, unfortunately. We could take a look around if we could find a chest or a box where the fucking key's located at. It's probably up here. Probably. Nope, nada. Nada. Well, let's go ahead and head out. There's really anything. There's nothing we could do now. Just whee! Oh, come on now. I wanted to land on that tarp. Ah, shit. I'm assuming I could go back. I think so. Wait a minute. Is this the same one that we just wait? Get the fuck out of here. Is that the key? We gotta find out. Gotta take a look. Let's see if there's there it is. There it is. It's from the side. I'm gonna climb up here. Get the fuck out of here. I could have just gone here. Collect key. Alright, let's go ahead and open the box. Tuscan ingot, which is a rare item. Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, guess not. Guess I can't go back to Ravensthorpe yet. Mudhorde Clan, welcome back. My power level in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is 74. That's good, man. That's good. So how you been? How's I was just talking about you earlier today. How's Stephenville? How's your side how's the neck of woods on your side? Has there been any running water yet? That's something I would love to know, because I know some people from Grapevine, not from Grapevine, but from Grand Prairie and Arlington. They've been having some water here and there, but yesterday someone I think it was yesterday or was it the night before? Like they got light power back on like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just got mine's around 12 o'clock. Wait, did I just did I put raid? No, cancel. Leave command. Let's just get out of here. Rotor horn. Not bad snow, 3 inches. Huh. Well, it's not that bad. You didn't have it as bad as I did. Mine was like about 6 inches of snow. And fucking psychos. Yeah, seriously, it was bad. There it is. Return to Ravensthorpe to bank your loot? Yes. River defenses increased to heavy river defenses. So that's what we got out of the entire raid. Fallen Young Vikings. I don't know if you'll get penalized for that. Are we done? I'm not sure, because I've never done this, so it will look weird if. Mudhorn says, I'm getting close to get Thor hammer. Is that I do have a Thor hammer, but I'm not sure it's the Thor hammer. I'm not sure. Is that... I'm not sure, because I do have Thor's hammer, but I'm not sure if it's like well, you know, let me show you what I have, and then, because I rarely get rid of stuff. Now what I need to do is trim. I haven't shaved. I haven't trimmed in almost. I think since the pandemic. I mean, since the pandemic, since the winter storm. So the thing about trimming here, here, and underneath the beard to make it look nice and neat. I may have to trim a little bit here on the sides as well. Uh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla Valhalla. Hmm. I know you get Excalibur. I know that for a fact. Oh yeah, yeah. Tristan told me about this bow that's up north. We could do that. Isn't like the highest. It's like the northern part of the game.
That was invigorating. And as lucrative as I promised ya. Think we have got enough supplies here to put something together?
Something like what?
A place to stay where we can stretch out? Oh, wouldn't want to bother Adis and the rest.
You know Adis?
I know of Adis.
I know of.
Her reputation as a fighter and as a trainer precedes her. Simply wouldn't want to get in her way.
I see. Well, we have space for a hall. With enough supplies, we can make something in due time.
So I'm assuming that there's an upgrade to this. I am trying to get Odin's Spear. I've seen that a lot. You could actually use it for both hands. I saw that. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. Okay, let me show you the hammer that I have. It says Thor's hammer, but I don't think it's the one that you were talking about. No, that's blacksmith's hammer. Yeah, that's blacksmith's hammer, but yeah, yeah, it's blacksmith. It's not Thor. Yeah, so how do you get Thor's hammer, Mudhorn? Let's see, Saint George's Tower Shield increases melee damage when blocking. Okay, it looks interesting. It's a bear. Okay, so what Tristan was telling me a couple of weeks ago was that, well, or so I was informed, that the bow is located up north around this area right here. It's like almost the northern part right here, surrounded by, it's located near a island. And I don't know if you guys want me to check it out. I mean, I have plenty of time. I'm not going anywhere. I was thinking about doing a 3 hour. Um, I was thinking about doing a 3 hour live stream, but I don't know. I'm still thinking I might do 2 hours or 2.5 just to meet there, just to get just see how far I can take it. Let's see, Valhalla. One second, I'm looking at because I was informed by your Raptor or Jord Raptor, who was another um, YouTuber, and he was telling me about all this stuff from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The Isu bow. I think that's what it's called. Hold on a second. I think I'm close. Uh, Mudhorn says step one, Thor's armor. Step two, kill all order. Oh, really? Okay, so it's gonna be up north, around here, to be exact. See that little piece of island? Right there is where I need to be. So we could. That's how you get Odin's spear. To kill all the order or the island up north. Because I was informed here that that's how you get the Isu bow. Oh no 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 no! I'm sorry. It's not there. It's a little bit higher than that. It's a little bit northern than that. I think it's here. Okay, so it's somewhere here. It's where it's going to be located at. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove that one. So it's up here. We could take a look. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what we could do with Vagan, and then we'll take it from there.
Ah, Eivor. I have been meaning to mention to you the legacy of Saint George.
Is this some sort of ridiculous legend?
It is. The story is that the revered saint's legacy, lost for hundreds of years, is divided and hidden across England.
Such a great treasure, and yet no one has any idea where even a single piece could be?
Until now. For months I have heard whispers that match the stories. And now my scouts have returned with a map. The rivers Severn and Exe both play a role in George's legend.
Very well. That is where we will search.
But keep a lookout for hints of other hiding places. Nothing is known for certain. Whether any of it actually exists, I cannot say. Care to go find out?
Sounds tempting. I'll go.
Good luck.
Mudhorn says if you want to, have to go 13 place Excalibur. Huh.
Up for some raiding?
Show me your wares. Oh wow. I've always been a sucker of red, white, and black. But it just depends on how the design and how the colors go is where I'm like, I gotta go get it. So it looks like you get all this really cool red, black, and white type of colors for cosmetics. No, I'm actually quite good. No, there's. Let's see. Let's take a look under customize ship. Maybe we could do something. River Raid Longship customization. Your River Raid longship can be upgraded separately from the Drakkar. You can also upgrade your River Raid's longship cargo capacity by spending um, the cargo. Each upgrade increases the amount of supplies you can bring back from the river raids. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, my favorite weapon is Excalibur. Excalibur. That's good. I don't know what would be the most. I don't know. I think for me, the most interesting weapon was the. I think it was the. You get this weapon in Black Flag, but you have to accomplish 10 assassinations, and you get this type of gun sword that by doing a critical attack or a finishing move, you get to shoot your uh, your enemy. It's kind of like a gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII, but of course in reality that won't work because at that time the flintlocks had to be placed on the sides because of the gunpowder and the bullet. And yeah, because of the way how the swords were placed with Edward Kenway, the gunpowder would have fallen off, and it would have been useless as a gun, as a firearm weapon. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh hell no, not enough. Snakebite. Let's see. Mudhorn says, so far my favorite Assassin's Creed game is Valhalla. Yeah, I mean, I had a soft spot for Origins. I love Black Flag. I did have a thing for Assassin's Creed 3, but I think so far my favorite expansion pack has to be the Tyranny of King Washington. That was really good. I really enjoyed that a lot. Let's see if I could get this one too. There you go. Mm. So this is where we build. Huh. It's not that bad. I wonder if I could use
Welcome
that
to
for
the Young
Ravensthorpe.
Speaking Hall, Abel. Been a long time since we've had a permanent place to gather and share stories. Come here to hire more Yom-speaking girl for your raids. With time, it will attract some impressive fighters. Real talents.
Mudhorn says my favorite Xbox game is Halo. You see, I love Halo. I really did. I enjoyed Halo. I enjoyed Halo 2. I didn't get into Halo 3 for some reason. I was more of a multiplayer for Xbox games because I used to play with my brothers a lot of Hunted the Reckoning. and its sequel, what was it? Hunted the Reckoning. Gosh, what was it called? It's not Wayward. That was for PS2. Now they did made a Hunted a Reckoning for the PS2, but that was up to only 2 players, while Xbox was 4 players. I think it was not Judgment. Oh, gosh, there was a game. It was all of us who would play that game. It was me, my 2 brothers, and my sister who would play that game, Hunted a Reckoning. I wouldn't. I'm not sure. I think we still have the game, but it has been years since we played that game. But I would love to. The, that's the only reason as to why I would get an Xbox X. Well, not. I don't know if I want to get an Xbox X. I'll probably get an Xbox One just to play Xbox OG Xbox 360 and the One. I don't think there's any games right now worth buying for the Xbox X or the PlayStation 5. Like so far there hasn't been anything worth buying. Any games for the Xbox and GameCube. Yeah, but I seriously doubt that you could play Redeemer. That was the name of the game, because Wayward for the PS2 and Redeemer was for the Xbox. But yeah, we would play that game a lot. And last time that game, okay, so they haven't released a sequel since then. I think the last one was in 2003. Yeah, that's the one, Redeemer. And it was in 2002 that the first one came out, and then it was Redeemer. But I couldn't find the game. I found the casing, but I could never find the game in the disc. So I don't know if it's still around or not. Yeah, they haven't made a sequel since, which sucks because it was a fun game. Yeah, my brother and I will play that a little bit on the PS2, the Wayward, but yeah. Have you heard of Death Battle? For which console? Yeah, Tristan also recommended me a couple of games, which I got them. One of them was, oh gosh, I can't believe I just forgot their names. He told me about it. Hold on a sec. He mentioned about it, and I bought them, and he said that one of the games was $9.99, which I picked it up with ease. Hold on a sec. What game was it? It wasn't. It was developed by Atlas, who are the same people who did Persona and Catherine and Odin Sphere. I don't know why my phone's acting up now. Let's see. It was Bound by Flame. That's the one I got from the PlayStation Now. Dragon's Crown. That's what I got. So I got Dragon's Crown, and then I got the scale by Bound by Flame. Bound by Flame. But no, I haven't heard of Death Battle. Please give me more information about inform me about that game. Is there more to upgrade? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, how big of a Jumbo Tumble of a game is of a hull is it?
No greater honor than to serve aboard your sea steed, Eivor. I will wait for the day I earn a place at your side.
Death Battle, oh, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yes, I've seen Death Battle. But didn't they used to go by another name? Because I know it came from Screw Attack. And was it Screw Attack that made that game? Or made that Death Battle? I used to watch a lot of Bad in the Sun, in which they would have a voting poll between two different characters from different universes. I really enjoyed that one.
I'll show you and the gods my worth. I will be patient, for honor and glory.
Make sure you put your mask down when you drink.
All Father, grant my time will soon come.
Okay, so let's see what we could do here. Let's go ahead and remove all the, Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that. I was like, wait a minute, we're supposed to do that. Alright, let's see if this bow, this Izu bow is here. Alright, so we're gonna go mark him here. Let's see what was the closest dock. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna sail all the way here. Alright, so let's go ahead and fast travel. What was the last death battle they uploaded, Mudhorn? I think the last one I saw, or the one that I'm very familiar with, was, what was it? It was, Tifa Lockhart versus that blonde fighter from, Ruby. You should